Voyage.
I don't know what to say, Dr. Jones. Still processing it myself.
But a lawsuit? Who would want to sue you? And why?
I'll fill you in later, I promise. What do you need?
Right, I have a patient in my office who I think you should meet. Do you got time to see him right now?
Sure, but only if you spring $2.75 for the gray sludge in the vending machine.
You got it.
I'm not a violent person.
Go on.
I would never hurt a fly, doctors. I promise.
We believe you, Ryan. Why don't you start at the beginning?
Look, I know sometimes people have problems adjusting to college life, But that's not my story. I came to Governor Calvert University on a football scholarship. Was kicking ass on the team. Made shitloads of friends, partied in the dorms. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, something happened. Things changed.
What happened?
It's nothing I can put my finger on. It's like I woke up one day and hated everyone and everything overnight. I had no motivation to do anything. Hated my teammates, my friends, myself. But that's not why I'm here.
Is not?
No. I get down sometimes. That's one thing, but that's not what bothers me the most. There's these voices in my head.
What kind of voices?
Whispers. Things that I thought were just weird thoughts popping into my head at first. I don't know. Except then I started to feel compelled to act on them.
When did the voices start?
A few weeks ago at football practice. That's when I noticed them. I ignored them at first, but they started getting worse and worse. Then one day, on the field...
The voices said something to you on the field?
But you gotta understand, Doctor. There's one of my teammates, Andy. Sometimes he says things without thinking. Sometimes those things tend to be offensive, borderline racist even. Everyone tolerates it because he's a good player and he's not hateful, just ignorant, But that day on the field, felt like Andy took it to a place he'd never take it before. He was hurling slurs at me, again and again and again. So I rushed him, and he went down, hard.
How hard?
I just kept hitting him and hitting him. Caught him in the jaw with my helmet. He hit the field. He was already woozy. I'm pretty sure the first punch broke his nose. By the time the linemen pulled me off him, his face was like hamburger meat. I still heard him talking even then. Even after one of his teeth came off into my knuckle. And he's in a coma now because of the brain damage. Like I said, I'm not a violent person. I've never done this before. Now Andy's family's pressing charges.
I don't quite understand, Ryan. You said you were hearing voices. The voices told you to attack Andy when he started insulting at you?
No, Dr. Jones. Andy's slurs were the voices. That day on the field, turns out Andy didn't say a damn thing to me. Everything he said was all in my head. I attacked him for something he never did.
Are you aware of any mental illness in your family? Depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, anything?
No history of any mental illness. Honestly, my life's been pretty decent. We all got things we don't like about how we've turned out, but overall I got it good. Parents still together, good friends. Look, I need a diagnosis pronto, because otherwise Andy's parents are suing me for assault. My parents don't have money like that. They saved for years so I could go to this school. A lawsuit could bankrupt them. They don't deserve that.
And that's why you coming here was imperative. Dr. Jones and I are going to do our best to help you. Now, besides the voices, what else have you been experiencing? Any dizziness, headaches?
Just depression. I used to be enthusiastic about everything. Now, life just feels empty and gray. I feel alone and paranoid and terrified out of my mind all the time. I just want it to stop.
I'm going to get a CT scan and blood tests ordered for you. Sometimes we think something is just in the mind, but our mind affects our body too. And I want to know what's affecting yours. Does that sound all right with you, Ryan?
Yes.
Good. We'll do the tests today, and Dr. Jones will make sure we expedite the results. You can go home for the night, but make sure you call us if you feel off at all.
Yeah, the CT scan results should come in a few hours after we do them. The blood tests, tomorrow.
Hang in there, Ryan.
Thank you, doctor. Both of you.
Sure, we'll see you soon.
So is the one in front of the first one?
What do you think?
Self-aware kid. Definitely not a usual case. First thing I want to know, are these voices he's hearing caused by mental psychosis or something physiological?
Yeah, the test will tell us. Juno down in the lab owes me a favor. I'll get him to move us up in the chain.
Toxins, deficiencies, anything, everything. Now, I must have my sludge. The sludge resurrection. I can speak in full sentences again.
Not to be rude, but you do look tired. Being suit's stressing you out. Are you talking to anyone?
When Hicks is back from Quantico tomorrow, I'll fill you both in.
Okay. Want us to stay a little after our shift tomorrow? We can talk then.
Sure. But don't you have a date with that realtor with the messy man bun?
Cancel it. He's not for me.
Is it because of his hair? You can gift him a comb.
He has communication issues. I deal with emotionally unavailable people at my job. I can't deal with that in my love life too, you know?
Jones, if you keep looking for someone perfect, you're never going to find anyone.
And I'm okay with that. Why should I dull my shine and settle for men I don't even like? What about you? You gonna start dating again? I think there's still some of that divorce anniversary cake left in the fridge.
I don't think I'm ready for that. Neither's Sandra. Also, the apps sound horrible. I feel for you.
Love really is a battlefield. What about Tommy? How's he doing with everything?
He hasn't been returning my calls. Think he blames me for the divorce. But he's out of rehab and clean now, so that's something.
Maybe it's best to leave him alone for a bit. Teens don't like probing. You're a prober.
Well, some people appreciate my probing and getting them to open up, even when they're closed books. Like you.
I'm not closed, just private.
Maybe that's the problem. We've been colleagues for a decade, and you haven't disclosed anything to me about your ex. I don't even know his first name. Maybe you're afraid going on a date would force you to talk to a stranger about that. It's easier being alone. No one you have to answer to. That's why you don't want to go on that date tonight.
Okay, time to move from my love life. Do we know what time Hicks will be back tomorrow?
No, but I know she's going to be at Quantico all day dealing with the case. Could be a while.
Name and ID.
Dr. Sally Hickson, Governor Calvert Hospital. Fed said I should be here at the butt crack of dawn today, so here I am.
Behavioral analysis unit. Who are you here to see?
Hector Almeida.
Oh, that guy? Yeah. He was shaking so bad this week because of his pills. They took him off his meds yesterday. They're just depending on sedatives. But he's super awake now, so good luck.
Thanks. That makes me feel great and not anxious at all. Hector Almeida?
Si.
I'm a psychiatrist consulting with the FBI here at Quantico. Since I'm seeing you on behalf of the FBI, the normal confidentiality rules do not apply. However, as a psychiatrist, I'd like to help you. Do you understand? Mr. Almeida?
Yes, sorry. I was just listening.
Tell me why you're being held by the FBI.
Well, there's two sides of me, Doc. See, there's this guy who has a job as a mechanic. That guy's got a favorite booth at the local bar. He's got a fantasy football league and weekend poker nights with friends. He's got a sister who he loves and takes walks with in the park every morning. But then there is the other guy. There, did you hear that, Doc?
Hear what?
Demons in the dark. sometimes they want me to listen.
Hector, you were saying you were two different guys.
Yes, well, the other guy's just one who gets into trouble with the FBI because he has hallucinations and talks to demons in the dark. That guy sees shadows like a night terror, but they don't only come at night, and the shadows whisper.
What do the shadows say?
They tell me I've got no business trying to be a good person because I'm evil inside. My friends are evil too. The shadow wants me to kill, to commit mass murder. Human beings are unclean and uncouth. We are cruel destroyers of the world, and we must be stopped. What's happening to me, Doc?
When did these voices start?
20 years. My grandma would hear him. When I was 17, I started to hear him too. I've had this for so long, which is why I've become mostly good at controlling the other guy. Even without meds, I can keep him at bay. But sometimes he gets out. Lately, he's been getting out a lot. I don't want to be split in two like this anymore, Doc. I just want to be that first guy who can enjoy his life. I haven't been able to meet anyone or start a family because of this. I want kids, but what if they got what I got? It feels like I got no control over my life anymore.
It says in your file you've been prescribed a tranquilizer that helps keep you stable.
The pills help, but I gotta take them every day. And sometimes it's hard to fight through the noise in my mind, and I won't let myself take them. It's like the side effects are too much for me. My body can't handle it. I shake so much I can't hold a wrench at work. Can't keep down any food with it. And then there's the headaches. So yeah, sometimes I gotta stop it just to feel like a human again, you know? When I take the pills, I can see my sister and my mother. When I don't take the pills, I have thoughts. You know, I see myself doing things like taking a hammer to the back of my sister's head. I don't even like saying this shit out loud, Doc. I don't want to say these things, but
The other guy takes over.
I'm scared. The other me, he wants to kill. But I just can't take the pills. Is there a natural remedy you can prescribe? I just need something that'll keep me sane. But where the side effects aren't so terrible that they make me want to die.
I understand, Mr. Almeida. I'll be back here tomorrow and we can discuss some options then.
Come in.
I just talked to Hicks. She's on her way back.
Wonderful. I was just,
Looking at photos of Ryan? Whoa, that is the biggest protein bar I've ever seen. How can he eat all of that?
It's his social media page. I was just researching our patient. Getting to know him might help us figure out what's wrong with him.
Is going that extra mile really necessary, though?
Human beings are complex, and every individual case is different.
I know that, but isn't this Insta-stalkery?
You never know what you might find and where you might find it.
Okay, well, speaking of finding something, Ryan's test results came in. Here, take a look.
His CT is clear, but there are elevated mycotoxins in Ryan's blood test.
Right. I thought that was weird, too. Elevated mycotoxins indicate the presence of some kind of fungal growth. What will cause that? Black mold inhalation?
Maybe. That's a common cause.
Can elevated mycotoxin levels lead to
It
psychosis?
depends. If Ryan has been exposed to it for long enough, yes. If it turns out the mycotoxins are the cause, he'll need active charcoal to bind toxins in the GI tract and an antioxidant to neutralize the fungus. But we don't know that yet. We still need to prove the cause of this.
Thanks for seeing us here, Ryan.
You guys were quick. I appreciate that you're taking my case seriously, but I'm not sure why you wanted to meet me here in the stands. I've been temporarily banned from the team, so it feels a little weird to be here, watching them practice.
I find that being in a familiar environment helps jog people's memories about things they might not think of otherwise. Now tell me, is there anything new in your living environment? In the dorms? From around the time you started experiencing symptoms?
Not really. I've been living in the dorms for 6 months.
What are the shower curtains like?
The shower curtains?
In some cases, extreme mold inhalation can lead to psychosis.
We have sliding doors, not curtains.
And as far as you know, your roommate and other dorm mates haven't been sick in any way?
No, they're clean.
All right. What about here? This field? Anything you can think of about this place that...
Not no. Not now. No!
Ryan, talk to me. What's happening? Are you hearing something?
Get away from me! Get away from me!
He's having an episode.
Stop! Please stop!
Jones, I carried an injectable tranquilizer in my bag just in case. Get it. Ryan, it's gonna be okay. I promise. Hold still.
Don't come near me!
It's gonna be okay, Ryan. We're here for you. Knock out Jones. It's all right. I managed to shoot him with the tranq. It should take effect then.
Dr. Young? Dr. Young! Hello? I need the paramedics. Governor Calvert University, football field, left stands. 2 people down. 1 sedated and unconscious, 1 injured. Please. Hang in there, Young.
That is the biggest ice pack I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, we had a bit of an incident with a patient. Really got to cure him now because he just assaulted me on university grounds, which could have just made his situation worse. Jones has gone to check on him. Anyway, what were you saying about this Hector guy? He just stops taking the antipsychotics?
Yeah, and he can't seem to keep up with taking the tablet every day. He thinks he can control what's happening to him because he's dealt with it for so long. But the truth is, the minute he stops,
He's in psychosis again.
he keeps ending up in prison. It's frustrating because I'm the one who has to clean up the mess, you know? And if I fail to keep him off the streets, any life he ends up taking is on me.
Well, there's no antipsychotic pill that doesn't have side effects.
Hector started talking about ingesting natural remedies to cure his problem, and I was like, that's not how it works.
Wait. Ingesting? Oh, of course. Ryan.
Ryan? Who's Ryan? We're talking about Hector.
Yeah, about Hector. There's an injectable version of the antipsychotic Hector takes. He only has to take it every 6 months.
But the injection has the same side effects as the pill.
Yes, when he gets his next shot, he will continue to have side effects, but not as severe. So hopefully he'll tolerate them and not relapse into psychosis. And the best part, the FBI can make sure he takes it because he has to show up for the injection appointments.
Better all around.
Exactly.
Wait. Why are you putting the ice pack down? Where are you going? Dr. Young, your head.
I'm fine. I gotta go tell Ryan the good news. I'll catch up with you later. Jones said the 3 of us can have dinner.
Still have no idea who Ryan is.
What happened? We were in the stands, talking.
You had an episode. We had to sedate you.
Don't worry, Ryan. You're in the hospital, but it's just for precautionary reasons. You're okay.
Ryan, have you been taking anything to bulk up for football season? Not drugs, but food. Cereal bars, for instance.
Actually, yeah. Coach said I needed to bulk up before the season starts to keep up with the rest of the team. So he put me on these protein cereal bars.
How many bars have you been eating and for how long?
2 bars a day for the last several weeks.
Bingo. Ryan, we found mycotoxins in your system. You have a fungal infection that produces a type of toxin called a mycotoxin that enters your bloodstream. Sometimes in your lungs if it's something you inhaled, which is why we asked about the mold. Certain mycotoxins can grow on food products such as cereal and nuts, and ingesting too much of this can cause elevated toxins in the body, a symptom of which can be psychosis.
Are you saying my mental break was caused by frickin' cereal bars?
Yeah, bizarre, but true. But you know what? This means you can be back to normal within a few weeks. No more voices. Definitely stop eating the bars, though. In fact, the school might want to write to the company and have the bars recalled. The cereal bar company could have a serious lawsuit on their hands because of this.
And because the bars were responsible for your behavior, Ryan, it means that Andy and his family have cause to drop the suit against you. They might pursue legal action against the cereal bar manufacturers instead.
The charcoal and antioxidant medication I've ordered will help get the toxins out of you. But you should also avoid eating processed foods during treatment. Make sure you eat lots of fruits and vegetables with fiber. But basically, you're good.
Thank you, Dr. Young.
That's what I'm here for. So, pizza or Chinese?
Neither. We're ordering tacos.
Horchata too then.
Damn right. But first, I want to know how you solved your patient's case based on something random I said about my patient.
When you mentioned that Hector wanted to ingest something natural to cure him, it made me realize it wasn't something in Ryan's environment that caused the elevator mycotoxins, but something natural he ingested. And then I remembered his social media.
Wait, that's right. You were looking at a photo of him eating a protein bar on the football field.
Exactly. Something clicked when I was talking to Hicks, and I had it.
Have you seen the meme of the two figures and one of them says to the other, "I like your weird brain"?
No, but thanks.
Anyway, why are we doing this impromptu dinner? I thought Jones had a date with that guy who looks like he's never had a haircut.
She canceled. We're better company.
We're having dinner, Hicks, because Young got served this morning.
Got served? I hope you mean in a breakfast at a diner way and not in a lawsuit way.
Sadly, it's the latter.
Why though? Who would sue you?
Why does any doctor ever get sued?
Malpractice? No. There's no way.
Of all the doctors in the world, why would anyone come after you for malpractice?
The details are in this envelope. Let's find out together.
The Mind Doctor is a production of Voyage Media. The series is produced by Nat Mundell, Robert Midas, Dan Benamor, and Alyssa Goodman. Executive produced by Dr. Peter Hartman. Inspired by the life of Dr. Peter Hartman. Directed by Alyssa Goodman. Written by Minodi Vaishnav. Starring David Pinion as Dr. Young, Meg Hensley as Dr. Hickson, and Sixta Morel as Dr. Jones. Additional cast credits available in the show notes. Edited, sound designed, and mixed by James Scully. Original music by Derlis Gonzalez. If you're enjoying the show, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or anywhere you're listening, and subscribe now for future episodes.